All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, my sweet husband. How are you this morning? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, you all. Welcome in. We're just going to wait for just a little while and allow others to join us, but it will be multicast on YouTube for anyone who wants the replay or who can't join us this morning. It's not working? Okay. Just one second. Thank you. Hold on. Can you hear me now? It may be me. Okay. Let me minimize. What about now? Can you hear me? All right. We're going to go ahead and get started. Hopefully, can you hear me now? Is the audio better? All right, let me go ahead and get started. Of course, today we're having our daily reading from the Daily Stoic. Today is February 4th, and our topic for the day is on being invincible. On being invincible. Who then is invincible? The one who cannot be upset by anything outside their reasoned choice. And that's a quote by Epictetus. And the reflection for today reads, have you ever watched a seasoned pro handle the media? No question is too tough, no tone too pointed or insulting. They parry every blow with humor, poise, and patience. Even when stung or provoked, they choose not to flinch or react. They're able to do this not only because of training and experience, but because they understand that reacting emotionally will only make the situation worse. The media is waiting for them to slip up or to get upset. So, to successfully navigate press events, they have internalized the importance of keeping themselves under calm control. It's unlikely you'll face a horde of probing reporters bombarding you with insensitive questions today, but it might be helpful. Whatever stresses or frustrations or overload that do come your way, to picture that image and use it as your model for dealing with them. Our reasoned choice, our proheris, is, as the Stoics call it, is a kind of invincibility that we can cultivate. We can shrug off hostile attacks and breeze through pressure or problems. And, like our model, when we finish, we can point back into the crowd and say, next. I love that. It goes right along with everything that we've been reading thus far um, about having control over your emotions versus your emotions having control over you. You know, when I read this and when I think about it, I think about the phrase that I've heard since I was a young girl and always hear it to this day, and that is never let them see you sweat. Never let them see you sweat. You have control over your emotions. I personally needed to read that today. Yesterday, my intentions were to control my emotions, and I did a pretty decent job of it, but I was very reactive to a situation that I felt was just triggering. Let's just call it that. And it was something with work. But I at least had the time to pull back and not react as I normally would have. I took control of the situation, tried to find a solution, and just kept telling myself to control the controllables. And that's all I could do, control the controllables. Well, my emotions are something that I can control or I can work towards controlling better. So that's what I'm going to do today. That's my intention for today. Today is a busy day, which is why we're on early. Tomorrow we'll be on even earlier. So just plan on watching it on Catches by Cathy if you're not an early riser or can't join us in the morning. And make the intention today to pause before you react. Take control of the situation and be ready to say next. Okay? Here is our card for today, and it reads, what you do today can improve all your tomorrows. Let's read that again. What you do today can improve all your tomorrows. And that's a quote by Ralph Marston. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining today. I know today was a brief one, and I apologize for it being so brief, but I thank you for joining. Control your emotions, control the controllables, and don't let anyone else have that power over you. Thank you, guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Much love.